guys, and welcome to Planet Mars. Today I'm going to be doing my updated 2019 vinyl collection. There might also be a clip inserted from my parents' place from the vinyl that I got for Christmas, if I got any. If I didn't, well then, here's your video. So I have my vinyl in order of when I got them. That's how they're organized. So the first vinyl I have is Walk Among Us by the Misfits. This one is pressed on this purple marble vinyl, and I got this from Hot Topic back when I was an emo kid. This vinyl, or this album, features my favorite Misfits lineup with Danzig on vocals, Doyle on guitar, and Jerry only on bass. Those are the members that I care about especially. The song I would recommend off of this is Skulls. So next up I have Into the Wildlife by Halestorm. I have so many copies of this album. It's not my favorite thing they've ever done, but I enjoy it. It actually it's pressed on standard black, but has like this really nice gatefold that I'm obsessed with. And I got this at Half Price Books, and my favorite song off of this is I Am the Fire or Scream or New Modern Love. So yeah. Then I have Heaven Upside Down by Marilyn Manson. This one is also pressed on standard black, and I got this last Christmas as a present from my parents. I'm totally obsessed with this album. I love it a lot, and the song that I would recommend off of this is Saturnalia. It's my favorite off of this album. This is one of my favorite albums that came out in when did this come out? 2017. Wow, that was so long ago. Then I have Misanthrope by Dead. This is also pressed on standard black, but it does have this gatefold with all the lyrics and different pictures of the band. This was also a Christmas present from my parents. And it was another one of my favorite releases from 2017. And my favorite one on this is probably Rope or Disassociate. I really like Dead, so if you haven't listened to them, definitely check them out, as well as all of these bands I'm mentioning in this video. Then I have The Sick, Dumb, and Happy by The Charm, The Fury. This one is actually pressed on this really cool hot pink vinyl. I think it really matches the album well. I like it when vinyl really match the album that they are pressed with. And my favorite one on this is Blood and Salt. I definitely suggest that if you're looking for a new female fronted metal band, to check out The Charm, The Fury. They're one of my favorites. And I also got this from my parents for Christmas 2 years ago, in 2017. Then I have Reincarnate by Motionless in White. This is my favorite release they've ever done to date. I'm obsessed with it. It has a really nice sleeve for the vinyl with a picture of the band. It's just pressed on standard black, and I also got this as a Christmas present from my parents in 2017. And I also own a lot of copies of this album. I own like 3. I own 2 CDs and now this vinyl. And my favorite off of this is Death March. It's also one of my favorite songs by them. Yeah, definitely check out this album. It's literally like my all-time favorite album ever. Then I have The Stories We Tell Ourselves by Nothing More. This is actually a trifold, so let me see if I can fit this whole thing in there. It came with a poster, and yeah, and I got this off of Amazon, and I was kind of surprised when I got it because it is pressed on colored vinyl. It's pressed on white, which I think also matches the album really well, because as you can tell. And my favorite song off of this is Ripping Me Apart. So next I have Too Far Gone by Cane Hill. This was my favorite album of 2018. You actually got to see me unbox this vinyl when it came out. And this one is my favorite colored vinyl I have. This one is pressed on this really cool kind of like pink, purple, and green marbled vinyl splatter maybe. It was limited edition. I think it was limited to 300 pressings, which is really cool. I got this vinyl from Merch Now, and my favorite song off of this is Singing in the Song. I have another Motionless in White record. I got this off of Amazon, I think. It's Creatures, and this one is actually a colored pressing. If you guys know where to get Infamous, please let me know in the comment section below, because I can't seem to find that album anywhere for sale. So let me know if it's affordable. But anyways, this one is pressed on this purple vinyl, and I'm trying to get all of the Motionless in White albums on vinyl. So far I have Reincarnate and Creatures. The next one I'm probably going to get is Graveyard Shift. And the next vinyl I have in my collection is Don't Panic, It's Longer Now by All Time Low. It also has a gatefold. I love the album artwork that they have with this release. This is one of my all-time favorite albums. This is definitely my all-time favorite All Time Low album. And this is a colored pressing. I think it matches the album pretty well. It's like this split tri thing with green, yellow, or I think it's orange. Green, orange, and white. Oh, I didn't recommend you a song off of Creatures. So my favorite song off of Creatures is Abigail. And then a song I would recommend to you guys off of this album is The Irony of Choking on a Lifesaver. I got any vinyls for Christmas. I will insert that clip now. So continuing on with the record collection update, I have Nevermind by Nirvana. Nirvana is one of my favorite grunge bands. I grew up right by Seattle, so grunge is something I listen to a lot. And this album is just pressed on standard black, so I'm not going to take it out of its sleeve. And my favorite songs off of this are Come As You Are or Lithium. Can't wait to listen to this on vinyl though. I know I have the vinyl, but I don't have my record player with me because I'm at my parents' house, not at my apartment. Then I have another classic album, Super Unknown by Soundgarden. Soundgarden was one of the first grunge bands I ever heard, and I just loved their sound. The first song I actually heard was Spoon Man, which is on this album, and it's also pressed on standard black. And I love the gatefold, and also there is kind of like a booklet in here, which I've never had in like any of my other vinyls, so it's super cool. Like, here's a picture of the band, and I really like that. I think that's nifty. Off of this, I would have to say my favorite songs are Bell on Black Days, Spoon Man, Black Hole Sun. Another album I cannot wait to go back to my apartment and spin on my turntable. And then lastly, I have Beastie Boys, License to Ill. It also has a gatefold with a picture of the Beastie Boys. I don't know what to call the Beastie Boys. Are they hip hop, or are they like alternative alternative hip hop? Because if they are hip hop, then this is my first hip hop album. If they're not, I don't know what to refer to them as. But it's also pressed on standard black, but it comes with like an extra sleeve, which just has like all the credits, and it says like Def Jam Records, and it has a picture of them performing on stage, and just has all the credits for License to Ill. And this one also has classics such as Fight for Your Right In, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. So I'm super excited to play this one on my turntable as well. I love the Beastie Boys. They're not really like anything else that I listen to. So yeah. I should have warned you at the beginning of this video that my music taste is all over the place. Oh well. Anyways, give this video a big thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you want more music related content, and I will see you guys in the next music related video. Cue end card. Bye!